the first time ever, we are seeing $100 per ounce silver.
A vertical move in silver that's likely to take your breath away. Not just to go up to 90 or 100, possibly 300 to 500.
The monetary order is breaking down.
And cue the fire. Picture this. Your phone rings. Hello? Yes, I'm going to be receiving $10 million. Well, why? Oh, someone died. Uh-oh. Well, is this a good thing or a bad thing? You're like, this is a great thing. My mother-in-law? What you are seeing in the silver price is unprecedented. Parabolic, unsustainable. How dare you use that word? I actually told Google, give me a chart straight up. And I was like, hey, that looks like the silver. Does that not look like the silver price? Yes, it does. Well, except this one had a little pullback here, and this is FSLY.K. Straight up. Doesn't exist anymore. Well, I couldn't find it. 1 minute it's at 20, the next it's at 200, the next it's gone. But even if you look at price charts of like straight up, that's nothing. It shouldn't go like that. And breaking news, I think something died. If you are currently holding the insurance policy, you get to collect. Welcome to the never before in history. This is it. Silver, you did it. $100. Your grandpappy that told you to hold this was right. Gold actually did something that it has never done before. For that, we shall pop the confetti. You're like, it went over 5,000? Oh no, I'll show you. For all of you that are holding assets, how's it feel? See, this is what it feels like to hold assets. I tell everyone for the last 55 years. Buy assets. Now you're like, thanks, Jay Bravo. It feels good. And then I say trade equities, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. I'll get to that one in a second, but something, just ask Ray, give Ray a call. Hey, Ray Dalio, you there? Yeah, it's breaking, isn't it? I just got off the phone with my billionaire friend, and because we were talking silver, and he said, yeah, it's inevitable. I'm reading it because I said something broke. I think we're all going to die. He said, well, that's biblical. Interesting times. Also, if you like interesting times and you want someone to cover it, click the subscribe button. I'll tell you where we're going, and you're not going to like it. This is a Jesus take the wheel. I know everyone's excited. No, this is the time that it all gets burnt down, and we go to war, and the streets are blood in the streets and fire. But I'm not seeing that in the stock market. Gold and silver are telling you the war has started. Also, you may want to trade copper too. Just as a friend to a friend, treasury markets freeze, trading halted. These are the things that you are going to look forward to when a system breaks, when you have a parabolic this. Well, it's because Jamie Dimon, liquidity evaporation. That is our economy. I know people are feeling a little better now. I don't know why. But you are about to witness all of this. I asked AI, what's coming next? Forced monetization, central banks printing uncontrollably. Oh, we got to fix this. That is what is happening right now. And it's not necessarily Fed go burr, because they don't go burr. It's the Treasury. Biggest prints forever. And our rates keep going up while we're printing. And wait, there's even more. We have 1/4 of it is being refinanced right now at a higher rate. Oh, that's a great idea. You know, when you're like, hey, babe, let's go ahead and refinance our house from 0% to 6%. That's a good idea, sweetheart. And then we have currency devaluation, sovereign default. We gotta love those defaults. Watch Japan. And if you think it's bad, you're correct. And the government is like, nothing to see here. And if Japan does not get control of this, I mean, even our own secretary is like, get control of your yields. Breaking our monetary system. Japan's like, hold on. Nothing seems to be working over here. We broke it. But also it follows this. This is gold and yields. Japan's yields and gold following. I mean, not exactly, but come on. So if you're wondering if the price of gold will continue to go up, well, based on this correlation, not necessarily causation, yes. As I write in yesterday's video when I traded silver 2 for 2. As I write this morning at market open, yes, 3 for 3 at close, yes. I mean, took some losses, but it's okay. And then here's your share of foreign exchange reserves. That's not looking the way we want it. And getting back to Japan and the debasement, look at that, off the charts. So Sorry, everyone around the world that just lost their purchasing power. As this article says, this is one of the greatest examples of currency collapse. Silver prices in Japanese yen have exceeded 15K, almost 16K for the first time. The value of the yen versus silver have halved in 2 months. Half. And this is pure example of currency debasement. And soon we will all be living in debasement. Well, unless you own the stuff. Also, in the comments section, because I read all of them, I even comment, what do you think about buying gold with our silver? Bought at $25 an ounce, most of it 25 to 30. I think that's most of us. And then I took a little profit on the way up, right? I know I got my beat down. I've really changed my tune. Because this isn't even like normal. Because again, I trade every day, everything. I trade everything. Give me your kids, I'll trade them for you. I'll give you nicer ones. Come from parents that discipline their children. Then you'll be like, gosh, why didn't we think of this? Most of it, okay, is there a formula? That's a great question, James. I'll answer it. No. Always buy gold. Always buy silver. Buy Bitcoin when it's lower. Buy copper. Buy real estate. Buy assets. And also listen to Ray Dalio on how this is going.
Gold is not a metal to speculate on. It's the second largest reserve currency. It has been the reserve currency, okay? So there's a money, and we're talking about, it's common conversation about what is money. Is it Bitcoin? Is it digital? How does it work, right? So we need to talk about the value of money.
And Ray recently said 15%, am I right? 20%? You guys should, this is here. Like your portfolio, this, right? No, normally it's 1%, right? Then when it goes up, what everyone says, 15. I mean, for me, I'm currently at the 0 percentile because 5,000 ounces puts you into the 1. So I do like to be 0 percentile on Bitcoin, 0 percentile on gold. And if you're not there, get there. People used to always ask me like, how, start buying shat coins. And I'm like, not until you have 1 Bitcoin. Only thing I have not stacked has been copper. Kind of looking at that. Always buy this: copper, silver, gold, home, stocks. But you'll make a lot more money if you know how to trade it, like your out of control children. Who couldn't use it a few extra bucks a day? I was playing racquetball today. I will beat you. My trainer came up to me today. He's like, I made 4,000 bucks this morning. I'm like, you're a scammer. I say that because whenever you guys say anything in the comments section, they're like, that's a scam. You want to know what's really a scam? Your monetary system. Your money system doesn't even have money in it. I mean, it started with money, but, this post, sorry, I'm chasing a couple squirrels here, but tie it all in. This isn't normal. It's scary. There are good reasons to be long metal, but there is no reasonable, fundamental justifications for these prices and this environment. They've game-stopped our commodities. Let's not forget wheat, crude, natural gas, the euro, cotton, right? It's different this time. And this is where I come in with words of caution. Again, when you see that, and when you see that, to me, danger Will Robinson. Even though I'm the 0%. Oh my gosh, I'm so rich. I would rather not be to have some type of stability in the world. What I wanted to tell you guys is you are so overbought. That means everyone and their mother. And I know my silver friends are like, yes, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's different this time. Gold has never seen this since the birth of Christ. He was receiving it as gifts. These magi must have been loaded, right? There's a little baby Jesus there. Sat my Savior right on top of that. In today's age, that would be called a push present. I have no idea. I know who these two people are. I know that's like a dashboard Jesus. I don't know. This one definitely rides the short bus with a helmet. And we can agree to disagree, but I'm going with it. Now let me pose I'm kind of scared again. I told you, this is making me nervous. Why are you nervous, Bravo? We just, we got to go all in because that is what everyone's doing. I won't stop you because I don't know if it's different this time, which scares me because you had almost 30 years, right? This was the top. These are called bag holders. And on this channel, I'm going to be around for probably 100 more years. And I don't want to be yelled at for 30. Yes, I've accumulated in this zone. Then it went over here to this zone, right? We accumulated more, and then we did some charting there. This is when, everyone threw rocks at Peter Schiff, and, he shift, everyone made fun of him. And then I'm like, oh, hey, buddy, you got a sweet little cup and handle there. It might break higher. If it does, you measure that there to that there. That's when you're like, if you really want to start collecting, collect here. This is it. Case scenario, you own gold, and off we go. Now everyone starts coming out of the woodworks. Guys, buy here because it's going to go to 500. And he's legendary. He's a technician. Michael, he understands momentum, structural analyst. I mean, he does have a lot of things in here, that he said, and I guess it happened. If you want to know when, that would be this year, $500. Let's make that yellow, and let's screenshot that. My advice over probably the last year. I mean, we've been charting this, and then it takes off. You take profit, and you're like, wait for a pullback, and then it keeps going, and I'm like, wait for a pullback, and you're like, when's the pullback? I don't know. This is why I made this video. Like, this is frightening. But bravo, this is what we've been calling on. This, you are our doom and gloom tinfoil hat. This is how it ends, because this is how it ends. Also, if you think that this is quadrillions, that's what you fly around on. These dollars, quadrillions. This is your current market. If you think this is it, go all in, because your currency, it is worthless, but will be totally worthless. Actually, in the very end, again, these are biblical times. This stuff is thrown out in the street. Be careful what you wish for, and because it's going to take everything down. This will be the biggest, not disinflationary. It's not even deflationary. Do like deflation on steroids. Pending home sales plunge across the right. The worst on record. Your house is like, I'll give you $20. Some other warning signs that's going to go along with this. You'll see stories like credit market risk. Oh, hey, breaking news. This just in: Wall Street brace for a private credit meltdown. The risk of one is rising. You might see things like this. U.S. freight shipments are collapsing. You can't get worse. And this is where we are currently at. Ding, ding, ding. We're almost more worser. Yes, I teach you every day how to profit from this, but what are you going to do with it if, like, I can buy your house for $20, or I'm sorry, just one of these. Being the 0% won't be so fun after all. It's like driving a Lamborghini with the stomach flu. You're like, I'll pass. Or how about stories like this? People can't even heat their home. They're dying. 1 in 5 Americans can't afford their heating bills. Oh, wait. That's right now. But yes, we might be coming to an end. I mean, I'm just seeing that just over and over. Decoupling from the dollar. The dollar's still... It's still strong. I know people will tell you it's weak. India sells U.S. treasuries, buys gold. China buys gold. Russia sells their gold, which is kind of stupid, but I guess if you got to, do the war thing, Russia liquidates 71% of its gold reserves. Dump, dump, dump. I wanted to show you because everyone says, oh, the dollar's dead. Is this a chart of dollar dead? No, dollar go up. Actually, it's breaking that line. That is not good. It would bring us all the way, but well, it would bring us to here. That's a support level, but that's your 09. That's it. Now the question is that where we're going? Also this morning, I hope you guys traded it. It did the exact same thing as yesterday. It was a beatdown, followed by a swing trade, followed by you enter here. It goes up, it bounces here. You're like, oh, should I close? No, now wait. This one from the Bravo 9 bounce all the way to the top was almost a 1% move, 252.75 to be exact. On one contract was a $5,055 move. My trainer made 4 of it. You don't have to do it, but it works. You have some free time in the morning. Also, take advantage of running that sale, $299. You get 2 courses. You get my AI course, which I teach you how to do it, and you get a bear market course. Grab it before I raise the price again, and with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.